Agriculture happened about 10,000 years ago. We know from particular documents from as far as we've been keeping history that theories of patriarchy really believe that patriarchy is here for three reasons. It's believed that it's just genetic, that it's just that males are far more aggressive than females, and their aggression does what their aggression does, and it gets compared to the natural world. But what we don't include is that nowhere in the natural world does PTSD show up unless there's a connection to humans. And nowhere in the natural world does the male or the female torture or ignore or neglect their offspring. Only humans do this. And this is where we start to really start to understand that something went wrong in our evolution, and actually our history, not our evolution. So a safe human brain, we're going to go here first. A safe human brain is very domesticated. This is one of the reasons why we really domesticated dogs. Dogs and human beings are kind of similar. But for a human being that is regulated, who is fully mature and fully using all of their brain structures, they're going to be really good at these 9 functions that I have. These 9 functions include being able to regulate the body. So the brain is able to go inside the body and regulate conditioned fear responses. So that basically means that it's able to take care of all of the flight, all of the fight, all of our active defenses, and our inactive defenses. Our active defenses tend to be a hard freeze, like we're being invisible from a predator, or a flight, we're running from the predator, a fight, we're fighting with the predator, and they get riskier and riskier as they go along. Or if it's infants and children, panic, where the whole body goes into an attachment attack or an attachment response where it clings onto the nearest human. Those all require some type of activation or some type of activity to help that person move away from danger or get towards safety. And these are all autonomic, very deep brain structure, brain stem kind of mechanisms that happen inside the body. Then we have our inactive defenses. Our inactive defenses are very different than the active. The inactive defenses require dissociation to kick in. So when we go into an active defense, we go up into our sympathetic nervous system and we go back into our brain structure. So our polyvagal, so the ventral vagal goes offline, our relational connections go offline, and we go into this emergency state. If that doesn't work, if the tiger gets us, then we have a whole host of inactive defenses that kick in. And these inactive defenses is, we have tonic immobility, where we just become flat, our affect becomes flat, even though we're very, very active on the inside, we can't really connect to it. Then we have shame. A lot of people think that shame is just sort of a natural human thing. Shame isn't a natural human thing. There's an explanation to shame, and it's highly dissociative. So when people are in a shame experience, it's typically the body isn't experiencing an enormous amount of fear and pain, and it's secreting natural opioids and cannabinoids, which fuel most of dissociation. So in other words, people become really kind of stoned on heroin and pot. They can't feel it. It's an anesthetic. In order to help these people heal, we've got to go very, very slowly at their body's pace, not the mind's pace. The mind, when you're in survival mode, is probably going to help you avoid how you feel. The mind in this mode is designed to make sure we feel okay all the time. So going from this place to this place is very, very scary. And I suspect people with some level of psychopathy or lots of levels of psychopathy, when you start moving close, they start to feel their pain, they start to feel their experiences. And if you don't know how to regulate it, you're going to figure out how to stop it. We can stop it by doing drugs, we can stop it by drinking, we can stop it by sexual activity. We can also stop it by harming ourselves in a variety of ways or harming other people. So when we hurt other people, this brain structure tends to go away. These people will no longer be affected by the power that this brain structure actually holds. So in other words, another way of saying this is safe, this is unsafe. When safety starts coming close, dissociation goes away. You start to feel this stuff. And if you don't have attunement and empathy, you're going to start feeling pain, and you're not going to know that that pain is coming from this or from your own experiences. I mean, you're going to think that this person is the cause of the pain. So it's going to be justified. If I hurt you,